Hi everyone, my name is Ahmadou. Today I'm going to explain you how to communicate your PLC and the panel using Nod-Red. In that case, if you don't have the Nod-Red in your laptop, you have to install it first. For installing the Nod-Red, you have to type Node.js on your computer. And then you install, if you have Windows, you download this version 15.3.0, this current version. After downloading this version, you will install it. If you finish, you will install again the npm server. You see, you open a new browser and then select first this npm server. You see here, you copy, then open your command prompt and paste it here. You see, once you paste it here, you click on enter and everything will be installed. After installing all these things, you will open again your command prompt. Automatically you will have something like this, and you click Nod-Red. You see, once you click Nod-Red, you press on enter and wait for a while. You see, now because I already installed the Node.js in my computer, and what I have to do now, just copy this link, this I will copy, Control C, and I will paste on my browser, Control V, and I will click on enter, and you see I got my work that I did last week. You see, if you are new, you will get something like this for workspace. You see, I was done just for explanation. So if you are new, automatically without any program, you will have something like this workspace, and at your left side you have all the nodes that you need. You have injection, you have debug, complete, and so on and so forth. Here, if you need to work with a node that you don't have here, you need to download this node. You go to here, you click, and then go manage palette, and from here you can download. You press on install, and you can choose which node do you want to install. So last week I was working on that, so I would like to communicate my PLC touch panel with my Nod-Red. What I did, I used Modbus TCP. So just of all, I installed the Modbus node. You see, all this thing is my Modbus response, Modbus read, Modbus getter, Modbus flex getter, and so on and so forth. So in that here, I need to communicate, to use Modbus read and write. What I did, I took the Modbus read here, this node here, this node, I drag and I take debug, this debug, yes, and what I did is you see, I connected the Modbus reads to my debug, and then the Modbus response, not response, here, I take it here, and then I connected with my Modbus. Voila. You have seen. This is the same thing with this. And then now I am going to explain you how I connected all this node. I will remove this. It was just explanation how to connect and drag between two nodes or three nodes and so on and so forth. So I did this, and if I double click on Modbus read, you see I want to read a coil status. You see this is the function code of Modbus read. I have 4 function code. The first one is read coil status. The second is read input status. The third one, read holding resistors. If you want to read resistors, you will click on F3. If you want to read the input resistors, you can click on F4. As me in this work, I want to read on a coil status. That is why I click on F1. This is the slave address. I want to read in my PLC, I want to read Y0. If you check, the Modbus address is 2048. And then I set up my server. You see, from what type of communication I wanted to do is, you see, I have TCP, serial, and serial expert. In that case, I use TCP IP. That's why I clicked on TCP. This is the IP address of my PLC, the host. And I input my IP address, and 502 is my port. And all the rest is a default. And we have to leave it like this. Once done, I will update and done and click on deploy. Once deploy, it means everything is ready to respond. So before doing anything, I did the same things on the Modbus write. If I double click on Modbus write, this is the unit ID. The unit ID is from 1 to 255. I want to read a 4 single coil, F5. You see, there are 4 function code, 4 single coils, preset single resistors, and 4 multiple coils and preset multiple resistors. What I want to read here is a 4 single coil. Yes, I click on F4. Then I press done and then deploy. So now I want to turn off and on my PLC. What I did first, I press on. If I press on true, you see the lamp will goes on and my PLC will respond. You see the coil Y0 is on. If I press on false, everything will off. The lamp will off, the PLC too. But I want to create again. If I want to create a dashboard, I can copy this link. So I will copy this link and pass it on my new browser and click enter. You see So let me start again. Okay, I will take this Control C, Control V, and I will write backspace UI, and you see I have my switch here. If I press my switch, you see the lamp will turns on. You see at my left side the panel, you see I use dashboard. At the same time, you see my PLC is responding. So that is all today I would like to explain you. Don't forget to don't forget to like this video, and then so subscribe to be able to receive a new video. Thank you very much.